Hello everyone, this is Day Trader Matt with businesswithtrading.com doing a market recap for Friday the 21st of February. And today was an interesting day in the markets. It was definitely not our best day in the markets, actually the worst day of the website. But anyway, the markets did gap up a little bit and it looked like a long down here. We did grab a long, that was our winning trade. We took a little profit and let the market kind of run up and then reject, and it did come back and stop us out on our remaining. And then we tried to grab longs as we saw them. Let's see. Our next trade, we grabbed a long over here, and the market's just ran straight down on us. And we watched the market move around a little bit. We tried to get long over here, and the markets did run up a bit, and it didn't really give us our target, and then it did run down and take us out. And then we watched the market chop around a little. We did go short around this area. The markets did come down, and then when it jumped up, we kind of just watched it. We watched it come back up, and we did add to our short, and then it did come down, and from there it did run higher from there. Now this trade, it did end up running outside the room. I gave the parameters for it, but it was unsuccessful. So I'm actually going to count it here. If it was successful, I will talk about it, not include it, because it was exited outside, but it was exited inside the room. So I wanted to talk about that. And with that said, if we did not include it, we would be down 6 points. So because we're including this, we're down a total of 14 points. So just to talk about that a little bit, but I am including it because we did enter during market hours. We did exit after the room was closed, but because it was a losing trade, I think it's only fair that I show it and talk about it a little bit. So that's what that is. We had 4 trades. 1 was successful, 3 were unsuccessful. The maximum profit potential we were working in was 5.5 points or 22 ticks, and actual entries and exits we lost 14 points or 56 ticks. Definitely the worst day that we have had as a trading room since inception, and hopefully it will be it. Hopefully it will be the only one. But anyway, I just wanted to point that out. That trade did happen outside the room hours, and we are including it just because it's only fair, I think, anyway. But anyway, it happens. We have days where we win money, we have days where we don't make money. So it is a business, and it's a business of it's basically a zero-sum game. We get in, we play it, we know the risks and everything, and it's all on how you come back from it. So that's what it is. But anyway, I'd like to encourage everyone to stop by, check out the website www.businesswithtrading.com. Of course, if you have any questions, refer to the upper right hand side. There's a contact form. Shoot them out, and I'll probably get a lot of email from this video. But I think transparency is the best thing. I talk about my trades when they're successful, I talk about them when they're unsuccessful, because it is what it is. You either like my style or you don't. You trade a certain way, and you either make money or you don't make money. And it is what it is. But it's definitely it's good to look at. I've been trading for quite a while, and I still have days where I lose money, and I have days where sometimes I lose money, then I lose more money than I should, and it is what it is. But we can't look at it and say, well, I should have done this, I should have done that. You can't woulda, coulda, shoulda, and that's something we can't do as traders. We don't have the luxury of doing that. We can look and say, I could have done this and I could have done this. Let me look at my system, and you say, well, my system said this and it was valid, and but if I tweak this and tweak that, and then that's where you start to go wrong. So you kind of just have to take it as it is, and then battle back from it. It's like a professional sports player. I'm gonna take the example of Michael Jordan. When I think it was, I don't know, it was sometime in the late 90s, 95, 96, probably one of those years, where he was playing the Utah Jazz in the playoffs. He was really, really sick, and his team had to carry him on and off the bus, and he would go out on the court and score 30, 40 points. But after the game, they'd have to carry him back onto the bus. He was very, very sick. But he'd get out there and play. And during the course of his career, the playoffs, I think, was a 5-game series, and the championships were 7-game series. During the course of him playing in the championships, let's say it was in game 5, they had, or game 6 or whatever, and he had the ability to take the game-winning shot and win the series, and he missed, and then they went on to the next game, and then they would always win. And it is what it is, but you can't always win, and that's I guess the lesson I'm trying to convey here. But anyway, I encourage you to check out the website. Ask questions. That's what I'm here for. And we'll come back next week and try again. But anyway, thanks for watching this video. If you enjoy it, please click the Twitter, Facebook, and like buttons. Appreciate that in a big way, everyone. Have an awesome weekend, and I will see everyone on Monday. Thanks.